What's going on, guys? Andy here with Cut and Clean Lawn Care. And like I said in either the last video or the video before that, I got news coming to you guys. And I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna tell you right now. For those of you guys that don't know, I am no longer Andy, the guy running a day job and trying to run a business on top of it. I have completely quit my day job. I no longer am employed by someone. I am 100% self-employed and working on growing my business. And there was a lot leading up to this. Me and my wife had a lot of talks about it. We're in a financial situation to where she is almost done with her master's. She's making enough money to basically support everything that we have here for bills wise, mortgage, stuff like that. What she does covers all that. Anything I do is just more money bringing in. And after 11 years at my day job, the last 4 years I have just been really unhappy there. It's time for me to just be happy. I'm very happy owning my business and doing the things that I'm doing. I'm very self-motivated. As you guys know, I try to motivate and inspire you guys as much as I can if I feel like I'm doing that. I'm very determined and strong-willed. If someone tells me I can't do something, you made a big mistake. You honestly did. And I hope you guys have that same way about yourself. But I'm gonna go back kind of some of the things that happened to me along the way of making this decision, because it wasn't the easiest decision in the world to make, but I've never had so much anxiety leading up to that moment. But the minute I did it, it was like just a weight was lifted off of me and I felt so free. I'm no longer held down or obligated by someone else. I now get to make my own decisions and strive for more. The bad thing and one of the worst things to me about the job I was at is there's a really low ceiling. And that ceiling says, Andy, you're gonna come here every week, Monday through Friday, and you're gonna make this much money. Nothing more, nothing less. No overtime, no stuff like that. This is what you're gonna get. And when it comes to working for yourself, you don't have this anymore. You can either do this or you can do this, okay? You have the right to go out every day and say usually you made $100 a day. Who says you can't go make $1,500 a day? Who says you can't make $800 a day? Who says you can't make $300 a day? You have a choice to get out there and hustle to make whatever you want to make is. Whatever your dreams are, whatever you're inspiring to be, you have that choice. And that's something I kind of got really fed up with. Me personally, this is the way I operate. I feel like I'm meant for something more. So while I'm there throughout the day, whether I'm being bored or I'm just doing little things, I feel like I could be doing something else with my time. That was just something that drove me. But we're gonna go into right now, I'm gonna do some like little cinematic stuff, and I'm just big into that stuff. Some of my thought processes like throughout the mornings leading up to me quitting my job. I'm gonna show you quitting my job and just some of my thought process. So let's go into that, man.
Just quit your job, man. You're unhappy there. You never see your family anymore.
Quitting your job? That's a horrible idea. Just give up.
It's time to be happy.
You will never succeed.
Get out there and hustle.
You won't make it. I know you'll have a job again.
I mean, obviously that's a reenactment, but it's just kind of the thought process. It's stuff you hear from people. Stuff you'll kind of beat yourself up about as you think about it, if you think about it too much. Try to stay positive as much as you can, but there's always negative thoughts, especially from your peers. The minute you tell somebody, hey, this is what I want to do, they're like, oh, it's a bad idea, man. You're not going to be able to succeed doing that. Get rid of those people. Just like that. Get rid of those people. They're not there to help you succeed or be along in your journey of success. You don't need them. You don't need someone in your ear telling you you're going to fail, telling you you're not going to make it, telling you you're not good enough. You don't need those people. You need to surround yourself with good people who are either going to help provide you to success or always give you a boost of confidence for success. If you say this is what you want to do, you want someone in your corner who says, absolutely, man, you can do it. If I can help you do it, tell me how to help you do it. You want to surround yourself with those people. Yeah, and like I said, I've been feeling this way for a long time in the past 4 years. I mean, I've even wrote verses. I've done songs about how I've felt, about how society says we need to have a job, that 9 to 5, which you don't. You're able to succeed doing, like I said, anything you want to if you have your mind to it. Let's cut into a clip of that real quick.
Just another day, another dollar. Nah, fuck that shit. Employers only pay me just enough so that I just won't quit. You want me to prove myself, prove that I'm the best? Time for you to wait your turn. I gotta get this off my chest. Working for another man, making him more cash than me. Society is killing me, providing for my family. This ain't the way it has to be. My life is now surpassing me. This ain't no comedy. My life is ending in a tragedy. Walking in another man's shoes, I wouldn't dare. They try to tell me someone has it worse, but homie, I don't care. They also tell me that the grass is greener on the other side. Better get some fertilizer, cause I'm sure it's all gon' die. I try to be my best in everything I do. I mean, why would I try if I already know I lose? So stand on your own 2 feet, don't be no one else. I mean, all of the best books end up collecting dust upon the shelf.
So that verse right there is from a song I did probably 3 years ago. So I've had those feelings and those emotions towards that for that long. And it's been, you know, stuck and driving with me. That's probably around when I started my lawn care company, just trying to figure stuff out, knowing that this isn't the route I want to go. A dead-end job is not realistic. I don't want to just coast through life. I don't want to just say, here, Andy, this is what you're going to make every week and that's it. Deal with it. Okay, I'm going to go through my life doing that. That's not me. That's not what's in here. I want to kind of blaze my own trail. I want to see if I can make my own money. Maybe one day hire employees and be able to provide jobs for other people. How awesome would that be? So yeah, like I said, I've had those feelings for a long time, obviously. That verse is pretty old to me. Probably new to you guys because you haven't heard it, but. So before we get into the footage of leading up to me quitting my job and all that stuff, I just want to take a moment out and say thanks to all of you guys for all the support, man. I've got a ton of support from Snapchat, Instagram, wherever, YouTube. A lot of you guys, I don't even know you guys on a personal level, but I love how you feel like you guys know me. You're leaving me messages saying congratulations, you know I'm going to succeed. Just positivity, man, and that's what I'm trying to give you guys back at all times. So here's the clips leading up to that, man. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and like always, I'm going to keep bringing content to you guys. I love making videos for you guys if you love watching them, so check the clips out, guys. What's going on, guys? Andy here with Cut and Clean Lawn Care. And today is a good day for me. I was gonna say a good and bad day, but it's not a bad day at all. Today is the day I'm putting my 2 weeks in at work, man. I'm done working for them. I'm done working for that company. It's time for me to move on to bigger and better things, you know. Focus on the things that I'm passionate about, grow, and become successful. I've put in 11 years at this place, and I've jumped around. I've done a couple different positions. I've been a supervisor. Recently, I demoted myself back down to just a warehouse employee because I realized it's not worth the stress. It's not worth the headache for the $1 more an hour they're going to pay you. $1 an hour equals $40 a week. That's one lawn care property. So for one lawn care property, I'm taking on all this extra stress and everyone else's bullshit and problems that they don't want to deal with, so they push onto you. I ain't about that life. So I'm heading to work right now, guys. I'm going to try to remember to turn my phone on record when I talk to a couple people and tell them I put them in my 2 weeks. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there. Policy necessary or not. Just wanted to let you know I'm putting in my 2 weeks today.
Okay. I get to see you go.
Yeah.
What are you going to be doing?
Bunch of different stuff. I got a lot of opportunities coming up. So, yeah, I'm just tired of trying to run 2 jobs at the same time, never seeing my kid and still not making ends meet. So now I'm to the point where I'm getting calls all the time and it's time to just grow it.
Absolutely. I understand.
Try to do that.
Totally understand.
So I'll let you guys know, both of you guys know, today I'm putting in my 2 weeks.
Are you? Where are you going to?
Just bigger and better things, I guess you would call it. Figure it's time just to take that jump and try to build my business the best I can, or see if I can't find something else. Just been 11 years. It's been a good job since all through my 20s and whatnot, but I just think it's time for something different. That's all. Time for a little change of scenery is all. Hey, Soup! Hey, Soup!
What's up?
Hey, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. I am done with this place.
You know, man, I hate to see you go, but I love that you're gonna better your life, man. That's a good thing.
That's not how this is supposed to go.
How's it supposed to go?
Hey, Soup!
Yeah.
I quit, man. I'm putting in my 2 weeks.
Why?
Because I want to.
This is the best place to work in the whole world.
What kind of drugs have you been doing, bro?
This is the only place where you can do your job good and then go do somebody else's job good.
Where you can do your job good and then go do somebody else's job good.
What's going on, guys? So tomorrow is my official last day at work, even though today's my last day at work, if that makes any sense. Next week's only going to be 3 hours, or next week. Tomorrow's only going to be 3 hours for me, so I got to burn up my PTO time, if you guys know about that life. That way they don't just rape you for it. Then I got all my vacation coming in cash form, which will be cool. But I got to get mowing, man. Got some stuff to do. They're calling for rain. I hope not, but we'll get it done.